Now I get it. He took business classes at UMaine, Mazz. What do you think that's worth?
Should be running a Fortune 500 company.
Wait, he's so good he can manage the lumber yard there in Maine. I took business classes at UMaine. Oh, well, now I'll stand down. Well, so no wonder. Well, I forgot. I didn't realize. Never mind the Fakakta online classes at Stanford.
Yeah, they call it MBS, Maine Business School.
But you took business. You went to business school at UMaine. Oh, well, wow. Well, now I'll take you seriously. Before I didn't know. You should have mentioned the UMaine business classes earlier, Jeremy. This guy. Multiple reports. So just to reset, start over. How come Jeremy Swayman isn't signed? How come Jeremy Swayman isn't signed? This has started to build over the offseason. He's still unsigned. How come he isn't signed? Well, in the last couple of days, we found out reports, including Rich Keefe over across the street, who has had some Bruins juice here in the last year or so. So he's got some sources, and among others. So he's not the only one, but he, among others, are reporting that Jeremy Swayman's looking for $10 million a year. $10 million a year. That would make him the third highest paid goalie on AAV in the league. My answer? F out of here. See ya. Not signing him to that.
I'm not paying him that either.
That's a crazy number. I thought it was kind of crazy at 8.
I'm not signing him to
10.
8.
Yeah, I didn't want to either.
At 8, F out of here. You go out to Stanford and take your business classes, dude. See you later.
But they rushed the Ullmark thing. I feel like he's kind of got the leverage here. Can I tell to me that the most annoying?
He has leverage only if you're soft and feel you need him.
Oh, I think they do feel like they need him. He's basically the face.
They're wrong.
He's basically the face of the team right now.
They're wrong. They don't need him. They don't need him.
Yeah, but do you think they feel like you feel?
No. Okay, so they're beholden to the goalie thing, where I am not. Their track record of going to the next goalie is excellent. I wish they had more confidence in it. Between goalie Bob and how they play defense and the structure of the team and whatever they do there, they've had good goaltending for like 25 years, starting with Raycroft. It went from Raycroft to Thomas to Rask to Ullmark to Swayman. And goalie Bob's been there throughout the whole thing. So, like, they got a good goalie coach or a good goalie program. I don't know what it is, but they do it. They got it. They got the magic sauce. So lean into that. So, like, I'm not paying them for a multitude of reasons. But before I go on, do you want to give another thought?
Yeah, the one quote that I hate from him in that is, it's like, are you suffering from PTSD because they took you to arbitration? A lot of resentment toward people who want to see you succeed. That was the one. It's like, get over it.
Get over it.
We heard at the time that you were upset that you got taken to arbitration. It's not like they asked you to go to the front lines of war. Like, come on, dude.
And this one I might give to Sweeney. What Sweeney has pointed out, I just want to remind you all that he took us to arbitration. And given this report about his current demands, I'm willing to give the Bruins that one. The Bruins don't cheap out on their own players anymore. That's not what they do. They don't sign everybody. If they don't want you, they don't sign you. They didn't want Torrey Krug. They didn't sign them, but they didn't cheap out. They overpay their own guys now. Pasternak's overpaid. McAvoy is overpaid. Hampus Lindholm, overpaid. They overpay their guys. And they've been doing this now for a while. So I don't think they're cheaping out on Jeremy Swayman. I think Jeremy Swayman and his agents are effed in the head. The resentment. Oh, my God, guy. Jesus. The resentment from the arbitration and the endless efforts. The endless efforts in doing what you do best. Come on. Because you work hard and are like, welcome to the NHL. Did that describe every single player in that league or pro sports?
Oh, no, every one of them.
Holy crap. So he's still resentful of the arbitration, but why? You ever think that your agents were asking for too much money? $10 million a year. F out of here with that. I'd trade him yesterday. And I've told you this over and over again. I wish I would have thought of it sooner, and it is revisionist history because I had no use for Linus Ullmark, but they should have kept Linus Ullmark and traded this guy. And had one last year with Linus Ullmark. He's in a contract year, playing for his supper. A nice, reasonable $5 million. You use that extra money to help fill out your roster. Maybe you're not skating with 5 guys in your top. They only have 5 legit forwards. They need an extra winger at least. help fill out your roster and have a Vezina Trophy winner and Ullmark in your net, who I don't love and I wouldn't trust in the playoffs, but I don't trust. How am I supposed to trust this guy in the playoffs either? What's he ever done? He's won one round in his life. Oh, he's trying to set the market? He's mindful of what the others are going to get after him? These are always the guys you got to worry about.
The other thing. Okay. He feels like he's now a pioneer.
Norma Ray.
Yeah.
Now he's like saving the union buster there. Or what? Not just the opposite. Whatever.
Yeah.
Carrying the torch for all of his brethren. F off. Go set the market in Anaheim. You'll be closer to your business classes in Stanford. Go set the market in San Jose. Like, oh God, talk about me getting sick of a guy overnight. I mean, actually, hearing him talk is a little nauseating to begin with. Like, he's a mouthful. But this, $10 million a year. I wouldn't give anyone $10 million a year. So that's the other thing. I don't give any goalie.
What's Pastrnak making? Is he
11 and a half?
Oh, he's 11 and a half. McAvoy's 9.5.
Something like that. I don't give any goalie that kind of money. Not even close. Here, listen to this. The number one goalie's overrated. Overrated. Which doesn't mean useless, but it means overrated. If someone tells you it's all about goaltending, they're just regurgitating a cliche. Because it's not. It's not all about goaltending. It turns out in hockey, wouldn't you know, the best team wins. And if you get good goaltending along the way, it obviously helps. It's hard to overcome horrible goaltending. But what I've seen in the NHL this decade is pretty much the best team wins, not the best goalie. And in fact, I've seen a lot of scrubby goalies win Stanley Cups, and the best guys sitting there with their Schmenzer in their hand.
Well, case in point, Colorado and Vegas, right? Aiden Hill. Where the hell is Aiden Hill now?
Let me give you the top 10 finalists in the Vezina Trophy last year. Top 10 goalies in the league as voted by whoever the hell votes for the Vezina. The media? I don't even know. I forget.
Ty Anderson.
Whatever. Who's ever voting for this stuff. Top 10 Vezina Trophy finalists. Connor Hellebuck. You tell me how many Stanley Cup finals these guys have been to.
Okay.
Not championships, just been to the finals. Connor Hellebuck.
0.
Thatcher Demko.
None.
0.
Sergei Bobrovsky.
No.
2. Igor Shesterkin.
None.
0.
Yu Saros.
Who?
None.
Oh, the Nashville guy.
Linus Ullmark. None.
None.
Jeremy Swayman.
None.
0.
Charlie Lindgren.
None.
0.
Ilya Sorokin.
None.
0.
None. So not only did none of the top goalies make the Stanley Cup final this year, they've never made it. Unless Sorokin snuck in there somehow. No, he didn't.
No, please.
No, I'm just double checking as I go on this rant. I'll just keep doing this. How about the Vezina? And now I'm doing it blind, which I shouldn't do because I don't know what is going to come up here. But Vezina Trophy finalists last year, 22-23.
Okay.
You stop me. You tell me how many finals these guys have been to. Linus Ullmark.
0.
Ilya Sorokin.
None.
0.
Connor Hellebuck.
None.
None.
Saros.
None.
Jake Ottinger.
None.
Wait, one.
1, maybe.
Did he make one? Did Dallas make the final or the West final?
Dallas made the final in 2020. He was the goalie in that year, wasn't he? The COVID year?
No, that was Tampa.
Hudobin.
That was It wasn't Hudobin? It wasn't even Ottinger?
It was Hudobin.
Was it Hudobin?
Was it Tampa, Dallas in the final? I forget.
Yeah, Dallas made that final.
And was it Hudobin or Ottinger?
Oh, you
Stand
got
by.
me.
But Dallas definitely made a final. Let me just double check that. But go ahead.
Vasilevsky.
Yes,
obviously.
that's 4.
Yeah.
Alexander Georgiev, Colorado.
No.
1.
Igor Shesterkin. So of the 10 guys, only one guy has made the final once in his career. That year, none of the guys. Ullmark, Sorokin, Hellebuck. Top 3 in Vezina Trophy winning. They didn't win the cup. They didn't go to the cup. They all lost early in the playoffs. But yet you still hear commentators say it's all about goaltending. Dummies. Or just lazy. Like just a myth or just a sort of cliche. So it's all about goaltending. You need the best team. You don't need the best goaltender. Okay, so there's 2 things here with Swayman. 1, I don't pay any goalie that kind of money. None. 2, even if I were, he's not that guy. I don't put him on the class of Vasilevsky. I'd take him over Bobrovsky only because Bobrovsky to me is
skittish.
Nuts.
Yeah.
Prone to really sort of melt down and I haven't seen that, but I wouldn't take him over Vasilevsky. I don't know if I'd take him over Shesterkin, but certainly not Vasilevsky. So think he's that good. He's good. I like him. But I don't think he's in that class of goaltender. I don't. And he hasn't proved, he hasn't done, and I'll give you the work, I looked it up. Vasilevsky also signed a big contract at the age of 25. It was $9.5 million a year. He was 25 years old. Swayman right now is 25 years old. And so I'm sure Swayman is saying, well, if Vasilevsky at 25 years old got $9.5 million 3 years ago, I think it was, then the numbers are going up. I'm at 10. You're not Vasilevsky, dude. You're not that good. When Vasilevsky signed his extension, he had already won the Vezina, had already taken the Tampa Bay Lightning to Game 7 of the Eastern Conference Finals. That was 2 years before he signed the deal. The year he signed the deal, he lost in the first round, but he had won playoff series, was a game away from the Stanley Cup final, was a Vezina Trophy winner for not winner, but vote getter. He had finished, I think, top 5 in the Vezina 3 straight years when they signed him. Swayman's gotten Vezina votes once. It was this past year. And what did he finish? Like 9th or something? He wasn't close. He wasn't a top 3. He's not Andrei Vasilevsky. You're not as good as him. Sorry. But even if you were, I'm still not paying you. So if I were the Bruins, I'm dead serious. I'd even trade him for draft picks at this point. Trade him to San Jose. He'll be closer to his business classes at Stanford. And he can fill the air with all the stuff he's learned in business. And he can go suck for the San Jose Sharks. And trust me, you will be just fine here with, I forget their names, Jonas Corposalo.
And Boosie.
And what's Boosie's first name?
Byron?
Brandon.
You stop it.
I was guessing. I couldn't remember.
No, it's Brandon Boosie.
Brandon. I knew it was with a B.
It doesn't matter.
It was alliterative.
The next guy, take the money.
Bob.
Take the money and try and build the best team. Don't just sit there and lean on the goaltender. It doesn't get you anywhere. How often do you got? It doesn't get you anywhere. Don't you see? All these Vezina guys, it doesn't get them anywhere. How many times does Sorokin or Saros or Shesterkin or these guys Hellebuck have to finish in the top of the Vezina and their teams don't go anywhere? It's not just about the goalie. You need the best team. So it's just that rant is half about the value of goaltending in the league and what I would pay for it, and the other half is this guy. I hope you're okay about the arbitration, Jeremy. Like, Jesus, are you all right? A
lot of resentment.
Oh my God!
I hope building when he's suiting up for a game. Oh, I hate being here.
I hope you're okay. And do you ever wonder why you went to arbitration? Maybe your dingbat agent was asking for the moon and the stars. That's what it feels like to me now.
If you like that clip, check out more videos from Felger and Mazz here. For more Bruins analysis and opinion, hit this playlist. And for all the latest from the Sports Hub, download the app at 985thesportshub.com.